In the previous video, we created an n8n workflow that sends user trigger emails and manages contacts. Today, we show you how to create an email AI agent that labels messages and puts them in a dedicated folder so they don't flood your main inbox and writes drafts in your tone and voice for you. Hello and welcome to Mailtrap videos, where we explore the world of emails. Let's start by adding labels. Click on Add First Step, choose Gmail, and select On Message Received as a trigger. Sign in with Google, choose your preferred account, give n8n access, and hit Continue. Then just make sure to choose your desired poll time or the time when the workflow is going to be executed. Personally, I have it set at 8 a.m. just before I have my morning coffee and get to work. For settings, just leave everything as it is for all nodes in this workflow. Okay, let's execute it in real time to see whether Gmail is successfully connected. And there we go, our first node is ready. Next, we'll attach text classifier to the Gmail node and rename it to something like email content classifier, since it will be labeling the messages. In the text to classify field, I will add the following expression, which we will tell n8n to grab a short preview of the email body from the Gmail node and pass it into the classifier. As for the categories, I will simply enter the names of the labels I previously created in my Gmail inbox and add short descriptions. Feel free to customize these as you see fit. They are completely up to your personal preferences. Once you're done adding categories, make sure to click on the plus sign next to options. Select when no clear match and choose Output and Extra, other branch from the drop-down menu. This will have AI move an email to the other label if it can categorize it into any of your defined categories. Furthermore, add the system prompt option, which will tell the AI how to classify the emails. Stay with me. Next, under the model branch, you can add your preferred language model to the email content classifier. For the purpose of this demo, I will use OpenAI chat model, which comes with some free credits on n8n, but you can connect a bunch of models via API keys. It really doesn't matter which one. Just make sure to turn off the Use Responses API option so that the AI model returns the output n8n can read. Move it a bit, test if it works, and the node is executed successfully. Perfect. Lastly, attached to the email content classifier branch, create a new Gmail node with Add Label to Message action. Enter the following JSON ID expression under the message ID field and select Adds under label names or IDs. Okay, time to see if the AI agent labels this spammy email I've sent myself. Hit Execute Workflow. Give it a second, refresh the inbox, and voila, the agent has labeled the email as spam. Now let's just copy the same process for the rest of the workflow. Speed it up a bit, a node for each label, and there we have it. So, the workflow we have created labels emails successfully. However, it doesn't move them out of the primary inbox folder, which is exactly what we will enable it to do next. But before we proceed, let me quickly remind you to subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss out on our upcoming AI videos, do you? Now, let's clean up our inbox. The trick to having our AI agent sort emails is not to have it sort emails, but actually remove the inbox label from the messages we receive, since that's how Gmail actually works in the background. The more you know, am I right? So, we will simply create a new node that deletes labels, just like this, and enter the usual JSON.id expression under the message ID field. Select Inbox under label names or IDs, and we're done. Let's quickly execute the workflow to test it out. Refresh the inbox, and here is our email, neatly tucked away in an adequate folder. Then, copy the same node, attach it to the label nodes, and that's the whole science behind it. To add more functionality to our email AI agent, we will enable it to create drafts for our emails in our tone and style. And I know what you might be wondering, why have it only draft emails? Why not let AI send them as well? The answer is simple. You don't want to have AI send emails you haven't checked beforehand, since the LLMs are prone to hallucination. Your agent can get into a reply loop with an autoresponder and send emails to infinity and beyond until you put a stop to it. A malicious sender can perform prompt injection, hijack your agent, and steal your data. Sounds bad, doesn't it? Also, speaking of prompt injection and hijacking, if you'd like to learn more about it, we have a dedicated lesson on it in our up-and-coming email security course. Don't miss that one. It covers everything you need to know about email breaches from A to Z and more. With that answer, let's have our AI agent draft emails for us. Okay, first create a new AI agent node attached to the email type you want to draft replies for. In this case, we'll go with personal. Attach your preferred AI model. Add Gmail as a tool. And end with a Gmail node with create a draft action. Having laid the foundation, click on the AI agent node. Choose define below as the source for prompt and select expression instead of fixed. Then enter a prompt instructing the AI how to draft your emails as you see fit. It doesn't have to follow this prompt word for word. But I advise you to pause the video and copy the subject and body expressions into the field. Done? Move on to the Gmail tool. Select Get Many for the operation and limit it to 10 because tokens don't grow on trees. Add a new filter like this, which will make the AI read only the emails you previously sent for its inspiration. And for the final Gmail node, again, feel free to pause the video and copy the following expressions. This will essentially tell our AI agent to create a draft under the correct subject line, attached to the correct email thread. Okay, to test it out, I've sent myself an email asking myself how much 5 plus 5 is. Let's execute the workflow and see whether the AI agent answered correctly or not. And would you look at that? The email is waiting for us, labeled correctly and tucked in a folder, and of course, a draft. With that, we wrap up today's tutorial. If you enjoy building this, you might be wondering, are there AI tools that already do this out of the box? I actually tested a bunch of them and the results might surprise you. Click here to test them out and I will see you in a minute.